What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and the whole world versus AJ is getting insane. I'm actually starting to lose sympathy for the families that are suing him because this is getting to a level of pure insanity. So, if you followed Mr. Jones, you know he made some bad claims about what happened at that school that day. The man apologized. The man has literally lost everything. And that's still not enough. That's still not enough for the government. It's still not enough for the Department of Justice. It's still not enough for the mainstream media. Why? Is because I've often talked about this. I've talked about what these people want to do, right? They don't want your money. That's only one part of it. They want you gone. They want you off this planet. They want you effectively dead, is my opinion when you're someone like Alex, who's had many wild claims that were not true, but he's also had many wild claims that were true. And in the mix of all that, you had this claim about the school, which was bad. And allegedly, people were harassing the families because of that. To me, I don't know if this is a hot take. You let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe it is. Maybe I need to reflect and think on it more. But all of these settlements that he got, 20 million for this family against him, 40 million for this family, 50 million for this family, 20 million for what? Because a couple of lunatic viewers of his made some Facebook posts. So you're entitled to $20 million. It's not like Alex is the guy that did the crime, for crying out loud. This has never been about getting a fair settlement for those families who had to deal with some BS. Because if that were true, the mainstream media would be getting sued into the ground all the time, as they are doxing and stalking private citizens all the time, like CNN does. They're never getting $100 million, billion dollar, $2 billion judgments against them. This was never about making things right for the families. This was about destroying Alex Jones. That's all it's ever been about. And it finally gave them the opportunity to do so. I don't understand how, the guys apologize for that. I don't understand this. It's like, okay, he said something that was dumb. He said it was dumb. He recanted. He apologized. And why are you still trying to? All you're doing is making me believe he's 100% right about a lot of things now. I mean, I don't know if that's the right take. Speaking of, today only, Flash 15, promo code Flash 15, 15% off site wide at coffeebrandcoffee.com. You don't have to buy, but all I ask is that you check out the reviews. You take a look at some of the products. The link will be in the description below. We have a dozen organic teas, nearly 20 different roasted on demand coffees, real cacao cocos. We've got K-Cups. We've got all sorts of stuff, and it goes to supporting the channel directly. I would absolutely love if you tried it out, or maybe you know a coffee lover or tea lover in your life, and maybe you suggest it to them. Give it a try. Alex Jones. So, link in the description. So Alex Jones now claims authorities want to take his expensive cat because he's bankrupt. He's leaving out the fact that he gave his wife and parents $1.3 million last year. So the whole thing is so just rotten that it's hard to really report on it. Bankrupt Alex Jones owes $1.5 billion in court-awarded damages to the families of the school, which is insane. You want to give these families $100K each? That is a number that, okay, I could understand. But when you're giving them 20, 30, 40 million, why? For what? Again, it's not like he's the one that did the crime. His wife shared a video of him on Thursday complaining that authorities wanted to take his cat. Authorities scrutinizing his finances may be more interested in the 1.3 million he transferred to relatives. Far right provocateur. This is because, again, they want him dead. All this does is make me want to back him harder. And again, I've been on the record since Jump Street saying that he said some heinous, dumb stuff. Okay, but he's also been right about a ton of other stuff. So if you want to talk about his responsibility for these weirdos being a-holes to the family, cool. I don't believe that this was about justice when it's about billions of dollars. Okay, so Jones's wife, Erica Wolf, posted a bizarre video on Tuesday on Twitter on Thursday of her husband complaining about the authorities' attitude towards the pet. In the video, Jones says he attended the bankruptcy hearing with Justice Department officials earlier in the day, where they spent 5 minutes of a 3-hour hearing talking about his cat. Why were they talking about his cat at all? This is Mushu, Jones said, cradling the animal in his arms. He's estimated the 2-year-old cat was worth about $2,000. Man, why would you pay that much for a cat? They're everywhere. Just go out in the street. I have 5 of them. I'll give you one of them for $2,000. No, I won't. They were very serious about the cat and its value. They may want to take the cat for the families, he said. Jones also said they wanted to know if assets were hidden in the cat. He claimed it was harassment. Well, I mean, what? So he's got a $2,000 cat and they're worried that I don't even get it.
Okay, so this is not a joke. This is real, and this really happened.
He's kind of
I
a
just got
chunker.
home tonight with my family, so my wife's shooting this video. I'm in a bankruptcy hearing, personal and corporate for InfoWars, and the Justice Department is involved and ordered me to be at a hearing today. And they spent probably 5 minutes of the meeting that was over 3 hours long on my cat. This is Mushu, my 5-year-old daughter named Mushu this 2 years ago. And they wanted to know if assets were hidden in the cat. The cat was like $2,000.
That's a beefy,
it is a ragdoll
beefy
cat.
boy.
I really do love it. But they were very serious about the cat and its value.
I don't even understand it. It's like, holy crap, there's literally a 10,000 people far worse than Alex out there. Thousands of people far worse. I just saw a video of some kid completely knocking out a teacher for taking his Nintendo away. I mean, like, all I have to do is open a Twitter and see people that are a lot worse than Alex. And it's like, what is even happening? If you don't believe, by the way, Jones listed 3 homes in Austin, Texas, 3 cars, 2 boats, several weapons, and more. Bankruptcy paperwork also showed that he's spending almost $100,000 a month on expenses, even as the defamation lawsuit continues to move its way through the courts. Well, I don't know what those expenses are, but he certainly has a lot of employees, right? I mean, you have 10 employees who make $100,000, that's $100,000 a month for, total. So I don't really understand it. It's like, again, the media wants him dead. Am I going too far? I'm all like full of piss and vinegar now because I'm all rested up from vacation. Just wait till I get back in the studio. Like, it's going to be a whole different battle. I don't understand on what planet this does anything to get justice for the families. Again, the $1 billion lawsuit is a complete embarrassment to the United States legal system. You can't tell me that these numbers weren't trumped up to destroy the man's business forever and destroy his family for a mistake that he made, and wasn't even directly involved in, by the way. This is not the guy that marched through that school and took those kids away from those families, but they're treating them like it is. A couple of idiot lunatics harass people on Facebook and you want $1.5 billion? It's insane. This is not justice. This is the machine working to bury somebody that they don't like or that is inconvenient to them. I don't really know any other way to look at it. Maybe you guys tell me if I'm being totally a lunatic in the comment section down below. If you're enjoying my videos, it's Friday. Please do consider clicking that subscribe button down below. It's really the only way that I can reach you, especially when I talk about Alex or maybe PV, James O'Keefe, stuff like that. If you're not subscribed, you won't get served my videos. So I hope that I will have earned your subscription today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.